Alright everyone, let's have a talk. Hello everyone, my name is Christian, and wait, before you leave, I have cool stuff to talk about and give away, I promise. This is going to be a pretty traditional update video with a decent bit to talk about, as well as the announcement of a giveaway. I ended up with multiple copies of artwork from an order I did months ago at this point, so I figured giving back to my community would be fun. However, if you want to learn how to join, you're going to have to stick around through all my shenanigans. With that said, let's get into it. It's been about, let's see here, oh god, it's been over a year since I last did an update video. I mean, honestly, that seems fair since I don't have much to say most of the time besides giving little updates in my Discord, but man, how much things have changed since then. My 2-year anniversary of restarting my channel is coming up soon, and when I posted that last video, I was under 2,000 subs, I believe. We're at basically 7,500 now. That is wild to me, man. We'll talk more about the channel at large later, but I would like to say early on, thanks for sticking with me as I grow, and especially after I essentially completely changed what the channel was about. I'm sure many of you appreciated that, and I'm sure there are many people who didn't, but this is the path I'm on for the foreseeable future. Now we can actually get into update stuff. So first and foremost, what I want to talk about is as soon as this video goes live, channel memberships will now be available. This is something I've been working on for a while, coming up with ideas, and truth be told, just trying to mentally prepare for the adjustment this will make for me as a creator, since this is going to be a whole new set of responsibilities to keep up with. I tried my best to make sure the tiers were fair and of a good value without overly compromising what I see as my personal boundaries with creation. Starting off, we have 4 tiers, with the 4th one being the biggest scam in history, and I'm telling you this because it's pretty obviously just there for big ballers who want to flex on people, or if you just really support the channel. Otherwise, we have 3 actual membership tiers. First and foremost is Tier 1 of Trailblazer. This is for only $1 a month and will get you access to exclusive emotes that I'll be commissioning more of, shout out to the wonderful Echo for making all of our emotes so far, and a member shout out in every single video I post. This will be in the description of every video and will be updated on a monthly basis. Pretty simple, but it will immortalize people in the videos going forward, so I thought that was a neat little concept. Next up is our second tier of Hero. This is based off the PFP of my channel, Ike. Ike is one of my favorite characters of all time, and I believe this is his starting class in the game where he's an actual full-grown adult, and he's awesome in it, so this is where I kind of wanted to go for the second tier. This tier is $5 and will net quite a few upgrades. First of all, since this is always a big thing, this is the tier where you can watch videos early. The way I have my channel set up, usually there will always be at least 2 videos ready a week in advance. So, that means members will be able to watch the weekly uploads before anyone else. This will also go for any bonus videos I upload, but since those are more sporadic, I wouldn't really count on that too often. You may get 1 or 2 days in advance on those. In terms of other benefits, you'll also receive consistent updates on future videos and plans, as well as member-exclusive polls to vote on characters or video topics that I'll be doing in the future. Last but not least, our Tier 3 is called Vanguard. Once again, an Ike reference and his strongest form in any of his games. For $10 a month, you get all the past rewards, as well as an exclusive Discord role and access to account reviews. Still working on having this figured out, but an exclusive channel can be set up in Discord where people can request for me to look at their stuff, or I'll do a monthly session for everyone who would like to participate. We'll find a way to make it work. Admittedly, I am still looking for another recommendation for this tier as I feel it doesn't quite hold the weight I want it to, but I also want to make this very clear. In terms of other suggestions, I do not want to give away my personal time for any of these rewards. So that basically means just no exclusive movie nights or access to me personally like through DMs or anything of that nature. It's a boundary I prefer to keep intact, and especially when doing big events like a movie night or like a game night, I would rather not limit that since I'm still at a size where that isn't a huge issue yet. So if you have something besides any of those to kind of spice up this tier a little bit, I'm all ears. This last tier is once again something I wouldn't really recommend, especially when you actually hear what you're gonna get for it. For $25, you can become an Aeon, and request a video about any character of your choosing. This would be in the style of the March 7th Hunt video, or the Mighty video. I would like to clarify, this is also a reward on my Twitch for 25,000 channel points currently. It may be different by the time of this recording, we'll see. This is really just going to be for people who just have a lot of money, or who really want to support the channel. And whatever your reasons may be, if you actually end up choosing this tier, well, thank you. It is appreciated nonetheless. Overall, I am honestly excited about all of this, and I really hope it'll actually be of good value to all of you after I spent a while kind of asking people and really trying to figure out what I wanted to do for it. It's not going to be perfect, I know that, but I'll keep learning and adjust as needed after I get some feedback when it goes live. Now, let's move on to the other part people are here for, giveaways. Quick note, this is sadly only open to people in the United States. If you aren't, I'm sorry, but it's going to cause a lot of trouble that I can't navigate with 100% certainty, unfortunately. I'm really not operating with any sort of certainty about how this is going to go, but I think we should be fine for a simple giveaway like this. YouTube has a lot of rules and regulations about all of this, so I'll be placing that in the Google form, but essentially just go to the form in the description. Put in your email address and the poster you want, and winners will be directly emailed from my content email. This is very important to emphasize. If you do not receive an email from my Contact Chris Zero account, it is fake. Now, as for your poster options, we have a poster of Nicole from ZZZ, Robin from HSR, and 2 posters of Fei Xiao from HSR available to winners. The winners will be randomly selected, so best of luck to you all. There's currently no set time as for when this giveaway entry period will end, but if you're watching like a week or 2 after this video initially comes out, I wouldn't get your hopes up. I will announce when winners are picked on my YouTube community tab, just so you all know, since I can't be too confident as to when this will end right now. I feel like that's knocked out everything not content focused I wanted to talk about, so now we can kind of move on to just talking about the channel overall. It's honestly crazy the growth recently, and it is so incredibly appreciated. I see people with 4,000 subscribers and say 10,000 looks really realistic for the year. I was at over 5,000 and thinking I would be lucky to make it to 7,000 this year. We've already made it there and further. It really does feel amazing, and I can't thank you all enough for that support. This style change was something I was nervous about for a while, but committing to it fully was probably one of the wisest choices I've ever made. The last time we did an update video like this was over a year ago, and that video led to the creation of the Discord server, which has been one of the most helpful and amazing experiences since I started doing this. I've made real friends there and have fostered an awesome community who has really helped me a lot. So for this video, I wanted to ask the same question. What do you all want to see for the channel going forward? Whether it be new forms of content, more active social media accounts since, haha, I don't post anywhere, or consistent shorts or TikToks since also haha, I don't make those at all. I am very curious and also very open to listening to whatever you guys have to suggest. Something that came up a while ago was, I've never done a Q&A before, and while I'm pretty open in my Discord and with people who ask, I do feel it could be a fun thing to do coming up soon. Especially since there are always going to be those things people never think to ask until a chance like this comes up, or also the case of they're not brave enough to ask. If a single one of you asks about my relationship status, I will throw you out of the building. Anyway. Again, just another idea that I want to gauge interest on, that's all. From the last video, while my goal of working with others never quite came to fruition how I wanted it to, I still do look for those other people I can work with someday, and I still do hope to try and expand my horizons and finally meet others in this space. With all the YouTuber drama and just content creation drama that has gone on this year especially, it can be hard to feel safe connecting with people, but believing in the good of others can bring you a lot of joy in this field, and I still wish to have that. So if there's anyone you guys would like me to collaborate with, then I'm all ears as I think it would be a lot of fun. It's never a guarantee though, since, they have to agree, but it's just a reminder. The last thing I want to talk about is some ideas coming up that I am pretty excited about. Naturally, there's more proper scripts coming out, because I've been taking a bit of a time off from those just because they're really hard to make and it can be very demotivating because I'm not a great writer, but those really are the pride of this channel and what I love to try and do. So I'm going to keep at doing those, but I want to start introducing some new things again. Going forward, I want to try and do a video every once in a while, covering a completely different gacha game and describing my experience and suggesting to others what they can do while playing. If you've ever seen a Russian Badger video, imagine that, but way worse and without the motion capture since I am broke. Glowing endorsement, I know. The first video I want to do for this series will be Wuthering Waves, and I am genuinely excited as I haven't played the game in ages. We have plenty more options as well in the future, so that's a big one that I hope does well. While I don't want to say everything I have in mind, that was the big thing I really want to try, and while I come up with more ideas, I hope you all continue to share what you like and look forward to on this channel, so I know how I can improve and make more content that you enjoy. As we wrap up here, I'm just thinking about the passage of time again. It's genuinely insane. I had no Discord server, barely over 1600 subs or whatever I say in the video, and my content was just different. It really is wild how much things can change. As one last note, I want to set some sort of goal sheet for the next year. While I have my personal aspirations to still worry about, like eventually going back to school to work on a master's, in terms of my channel, there's a few things I want to accomplish for sure. First off, I want to hit 12,000 subs by this time next year. I want to work with at least one other creator in this field and try to make some connections with other people who are in my line of work. And lastly, I want to try and branch out to another gacha game more consistently, whether it's on Twitch or for the YouTube channel. Hopefully, we'll be back around this time next year and those are close to or have been completed. And with that, that's about all I have to say, shockingly. Far from a long video, but this is probably a bonus upload either way, who cares. I hope you all enjoyed this and look forward to the giveaway, to memberships, and to all the other good stuff coming up. Next video will be out soon, so I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.